Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on, Illuminators? Juggernauts, powerful and unstoppable. Observers, participators, benevolent determinators. Living from the inside out, taking care of business. Striving to thrive in your own lane, taking out your own trash daily. Overcoming all your quantum entanglements and quantum assignments, the little things in life that irritate us, right? Those are the opportunities to develop character, because everything's about character. Your name, who you are, your identity. Your character is an expression of that, right? Hey, what's going on with biology of belief? How's your belief going today? How's your religion today? Oh, I don't have a religion, boss. And say, oh, yeah, you do. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't believe in any gods out there. Okay. Well, that's a belief. It's an ideology. Have you looked at other people's religions? We all got one, right? Biology of belief. Dr. Bruce Lipton. Create our own reality at the thought level, subatomic level. We're electromagnetic beings, plasma beings, energetic, authentic, intelligent energy beings that function properly in love, right? That's why you love big love. Just love it big. Stay lovable. All right, let's read. We're going to talk about the Human Genome Project. Been out for a while. But, yeah. All right. 2.5 pages. Not long. Everybody doing good? All right. Let's do it. The Human Genome Project. After DNA achieved superstar status, the remaining challenge was to create a catalog of all the genetic stars in the human firmament. Love that. Enter the Human Genome Project, a global scientific effort begun in the late 1980s. Wow. To create a catalog of all the genes present in humans. Okay, that sounds good. From the outset, the Human Genome Project was a massively ambitious one. Conventional thought held that the body needed one gene to provide the blueprint for each of the 100,000 plus different proteins that make up our bodies. Add to that at least 20,000 regulatory genes, which orchestrate the activity of the protein encoding genes. Love the word encoding. I like to call it spiritual intelligence. Scientists concluded that the human genome would contain a minimum of 120,000 genes located within the 23 pairs of human chromosomes. But that wasn't the whole story. A cosmic joke was unfolding. One of those jokes that periodically unsettle scientists convinced they have discovered the secrets of the universe. Consider the impact of Nicholas Copernicus' discovery published in 1543 that the Earth was not the center of the universe, as was thought by the scientist theologians of the day. Kind of like when some of us think that we're the center of the universe. Actually, we kind of sort of are. Consider the fact that the Earth actually revolved around the sun and that the sun itself was not the center of the universe undermined the teachings of the church. Boo-hoo. Copernicus' paradigm-busting discoveries launched the modern scientific revolution by challenging the presumed infallibility of the church. Science eventually displaced the church as Western civilization's source of wisdom for understanding the mysteries of the universe. Kind of seems like what we're going through today. Geneticists experienced a comparable shock when, contrary to their expectations of over 120,000 genes, they found that the entire human genome consists of fewer than 25,000 genes. Over 80% of the presumed and required DNA does not exist. The missing genes, proved to be more troublesome than the missing 18 minutes of the Nixon tapes. The one gene, one protein concept was a fundamental tenet of genetic determinism. Now that the Human Genome Project has toppled the one gene for one protein concept, our current theories of how life works have to be scrapped. No longer is it possible to believe that genetic engineers can, with relative ease, fix all of our biological dilemmas. There are simply not enough genes to account for the complexity of human life or of human disease. Good to know. I may sound like Chicken Little, shouting that the genetics sky is falling. However, you don't have to take my word for it. Chicken Big said the same thing in a commentary on the surprising results of the Human Genome Project. David Baltimore, one of the world's preeminent geneticists and a Nobel Prize winner, addressed the issue of human complexity. Quote, "But unless the human genome contains a lot of genes that are opaque to our computers, it is clear that we do not gain our undoubted complexity over worms and plants by using more genes." That's good to know. One more page. Understanding what does give us our complexity, our enormous behavioral repertoire, ability to produce conscious action, remarkable physical coordination, precisely tuned alterations in response to external variations of the environments, learning memory, need I go on, remains a challenge for the future. As Baltimore states, the results of the Human Genome Project force us to consider other ideas about how life is controlled. Understanding what does give us our complexity remains a challenge for the future. The sky is falling. In addition, the results of the Human Genome Project are forcing us to reconsider our genetic relationship with other organisms in the biosphere. We can no longer use genes to explain why humans are at the top of the evolutionary ladder. It turns out there is not much difference in the total number of genes found in humans and those found in primitive organisms. Let's take a look at three of the most studied animal models in genetic research. A microscopic nematode, roundworm, known as Caenorhabditis, elegans, the fruit fly, and the laboratory mouse. The primitive Caenorhabditis worm serves as a perfect model for studying the role of genes in development and behavior. The rapidly growing and reproducing organism has precisely patterned body comprised of exactly 969 cells and a simple brain of about 302 cells. You know anybody like that? Meh. Nonetheless, it has a unique repertoire of behaviors, and most importantly, it's amenable to genetic experimentation. The Caenorhabditis genome consists of approximately 24,000 genes. The human body, comprised of over 50 trillion cells, contains only about 1,000 more genes than the lowly, spineless, thousand-celled microscopic worm. The fruit fly, another favorite research subject, has 15,000 genes. So the profoundly more complicated fruit fly has 9,000 fewer genes than the more primitive Caenorhabditis worm. And when it comes to the question of mice and men, we might have to think more highly of them or less of ourselves. The results of parallel genome projects reveal that humans and rodents have roughly the same number of genes. Something to think about. I'm not saying you're a rodent and a rat. Amazing, right? Ah, the epigenetics of life. So good. All right, companions. It's all good. Enjoy this time of season as we wind down 2024. 2025 is going to be amazing. Love big love. Practice loving big. Stay lovable. All right? Till next time. Boston Sea. Up and away. Love you soon.